Hello, 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 everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, people of the sea, and people of everywhere. Being on your phone while you're with someone. This is my pet peeve, guys. Uh, Woo-wee. This is a good pet peeve. Now, if you hear this video in the future or whatever, you join, I'm just kind of ranting on my pet peeve. It's just a rant. You can go with it, you can do whatever you want to take with it, but it's one of my pet peeves, and if it's one of yours, hear me out, you know? So, guys, um, just the update. I do not know what's going on with my voice. I have had no voice in about like 3 weeks and some change. I do probably need to go to the doctor and check it out because I'm not sure. To me, kind of now it doesn't feel like the back of my throat. Now it feels like more of indigestive mucus, like in my nose, because like I hack it up and then I spit and then I spit out like mucus, just TMI. But I don't know. It's affecting my voice and how I sound. So, but anyways, guys. So my number one pet peeve. Well, I can't say number one. I could say one of my pet peeves is when you're on your phone when you're with someone. Now, I cannot tell you how much this freaking bothers me, but it does. Hold on, let me see if I can. There it goes. But it freaking bothers the heck out of me. And when that happens, and I see it happening, sometimes I do confront the person, whoever it is. Like, um, whoever it is that I'm with, I'll confront them. So hear me out. What gets me grinding, like basically when I hang out with someone, I don't want to sound too needy or too clingy or like I want all the attention to myself, but it's just the moral of respect. Just the moral of respect. When you ask someone to go out with them and you're like going out to a dinner or going out to a park or going to their house to chill and relax, like you expect that time with them and you expect it not them to be on their phone. And it really throws me off when trying to spend time with someone and trying to connect with someone, and then they get on their phone and start, you know, going on Facebook, going on Twitter, going on Instagram, going on TikTok, and they're just watching videos and stuff, and you're over here like, you know, awkwardly enough, probably eating by yourself, or you're in the person's house chilling and listening to music while they're on their phone. And I'm all like, have some respect, guys. When you're with a person that is basically dedicating their time together, you're dedicating your time with this person because you want to chill, hang out, or you want to go out to eat, you want to go to the park. Like you're dedicating that time because you've been working and now you want to go out. So that's kind of like dedication. So it's all like, please have some respect. That is the number one pet peeve. Number one. I keep saying number one, but one of my number ones. But here's another one too, and it has to do relation like this, guys. When I watch a movie, I watch a movie, guys. When I watch a movie, I watch a movie. My dedication is to that movie. So it is just kind of, I don't know if anybody else is like this. If you're like this, let me know in the comment section. But I like to get into the movie. I like to get into the characters. I like to get into the frame. I like to, like, basically, again, I like to get into the movie. Zero distractions. I don't want zero distractions, such as a cell phone in my hand. I'm not gonna pick up my cell phone mid halfway and be like, okay, let's go scroll through TikTok, blah blah blah, or just answer this person's text messages. You can answer a person's text messages if it's important, saying, hey, I'm at the movies right now. I'll call you back later or text you back later, like something of that nature. Back then, they had a lot of enforcements um, towards cell phones in movie theaters, and that was fantastic. But now it's all like when a cell phone rings and they get on the phone, blah blah blah, while the movie is playing. No, guys, don't pick up your cell phone and start texting someone and start like calling someone in the middle of a freaking movie. Like that's so disrespectful for everybody. Not only just the person beside you, but everybody that's involved. So one time I had a homie over. He was a subscriber in my channel until we no longer can meet ways. But my homie, he came to my house and we were gonna have a movie night. And I was like, okay, this is a good movie. Let's watch it together. So we watched it. Now again, I'm the type of person that has zero distractions. I want to get into the movie. And so as we were watching the movie, he picked up his cell phone and he started texting or doing something on his phone. And then I let that go away. He kept doing it during the movie. So after that, I think I had acknowledged it one time that we weren't watching a movie, and I said, "Hey, I don't appreciate you whenever we're watching a movie. I don't appreciate you getting on your phone. I don't like people getting on their phone while I'm watching a movie. While we're watching a movie, if you are paying attention." And that's another thing too, paying attention. A lot of people are on their phone and they're like, "Hey, what happened? What happened?" They're asking you what happened. If you weren't on your phone, you would know what happened. And it's all like, I'm not gonna dialogue the movie for you. You gotta watch it. Pay attention. Put your phone down. Put it on silent. Tell everybody in the freaking and your social media that you're watching a movie and you can't talk right now or anything like that. Like that again, it's a pet peeve of mine that I hate people when they're on their phone with you. You're with them, and it's just like, okay, there's a time for that. So this one time, my homie, he came over because I addressed it. He came over first time he did it. The second time he did it again, and then the third time was like third time's a charm. I do not play games. So we were watching the movie, and then he grabs his phone and starts being on his phone. And he thinks that he thinks that I'm not looking, I'm not paying attention. But the phone brightness to your face, yeah, I'm gonna see that in the corner of my eye. You may not think that I'm not paying attention, but I can see that in the corner of my eye. So he was doing it like he had his phone like right here, and then he tried to shove it to where it's like it's not facing him, so he doesn't have the reflection of the light. But bro, as soon as I saw that, I paused the movie and I said, "Hey, do you want to be on your phone or do you want to watch the movie? Because if you're on your phone, I'm gonna cut the movie." And I was straight up with him like that. And it's just like, ugh, doesn't make any sense. Please don't be on your phone while you're watching a movie either. Like, especially if you're around me, you know, and we're watching a movie, then please don't. Please. Maybe you could, disrespect the other person, but this it's just really all about respect. Hello, hello, welcome in. So being on your phone while you're with someone, it really ticks me off and annoys me. Here's another one. So today, not today, a couple of weeks ago, my homie was basically on his phone all the time when I was with him. And I'll be like, okay, we're jamming out, we're listening to music. And he's just blah, 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 blah. And it's all like, you know, I'm trying to spend some time with this person. Again, I'm trying to spend some time with this person. This person is completely, delusional. Don't know, that I'm existing because he's over here like scrolling through Instagram reels or something, and I'm all like, okay, it's kind of hard to get that, tell that person until you get familiar with them and say, hey, I don't like it when you do that. You can address them. You can address them. It depends. But when they're in their home in their own state, it makes sense because they're comfortable, and it's kind of like a weird connection. I probably will go through that later in the future and talk about that. But it's the moral, the fact that you said, come over and we're gonna chill, we're gonna hang out. Now, here's where it gets sticky. Okay? So when I tell you the person that you're with or you yourself dedicated time to be with this person, they dedicated time, guys. Me, my lone wolf self, I don't get many people trying to hang out with me. Nobody really wants to hang out with me. They say they do and then they fail. So it's all like, it's very interesting. I don't know how to put it. That doesn't sound so wrong, but it is so wrong. It is very interesting how the person that you're with, that is on their phone constantly, that you're with them, and they're over here scrolling through TikTok, answering text messages and stuff. You, such as I, ask them consistently. Well, I don't do it no more, but in general, you consistently ask, hey, when are we going to hang out? Hey, when are we going to chill? Hey, and then the person never texts you back, never calls you, doesn't reply to your messages. Oh no, this is where it's a bummer, guys. Oh my goodness. Nope. Mm-mm. I hate that so much because you're dedicating your time, you're spending time with this person, and they're on their phone, yet they leave you hanging for a month and a half or 2 or 5 years or even 24 hours, or they don't even reply to your text message at all. And you're like, bro, when I'm with you, you're on your phone. When I'm not with you and I text you, you don't even reply back, but half of the time that I'm with you, you're on your phone. So does that even make sense? That doesn't make any sense. People have their phone on them 24 hours. Most of the time, most of the time, men will leave their phone lying on the countertop, lying somewhere. Most of the time, men will do that. Some women to put it in their purse, put it in their pocket, and put it in the back pocket. And it's so like, and it's the fact that, that really tingles my gears. It's throwing me out of alignment because it doesn't make any sense. Day before yesterday, I told a homie to come over, and this person was not home. This person was probably out, and I knew this person was out. That's why I wanted to basically tell them to come over, because I'm like, well, it's the weekend. This person, I'm off tomorrow, which is today, and I'm all like, and this person likes to go out and have fun and go clubbing and go after hours party and go crazy. So I'm like, let's see what happens if I invite this person now that they are not busy at work at all from Monday through Friday, because they're basically busy Monday through Friday. And so like, okay, I texted the person yesterday at 9:01. I texted them on WhatsApp. And then I was like, come over. Because, hey, first of all, I know that you're not home because I passed by. Like, literally. I on my way to a store. I was like, oh, okay, well, this person's not home, so let me hit them up later, And so I'm like, okay, let's see. So then 31 minutes goes by. Well, 30 minutes go by, and I text the person on their cell phone. And then I say, come over. And no response. No response. No response. And then it's all like, and then you know how on WhatsApp, on WhatsApp, whew, on WhatsApp they have like you can put an emoji towards something, whatever their message is. I put an emoji. So that was three. There was three notifications that the person should have gotten, and the person didn't reply until today around 2:45 p.m. So you're telling me this person never looked at their phone at all, never paid attention to the notifications. Do you have that many notifications? I wonder, because sometimes I get notifications from my cameras, all my cameras, and then I clear the notifications. But it's all like I'm so confused because you text me like at 12. What? How many hours is that? 13, 14 hours later, and it's all like, and when we're together, you're on your phone. Your phone is your soul, and you're side by side. That doesn't make any sense. Why does it gotta take? Why does it gotta take 5 to 7 business days for a person to reply to your text message while you're with them and they're on their phone and they're texting other people? And it doesn't make any sense. It's such a pet peeve of mine. Ugh. Being on your phone while with someone, like it's such a pet peeve because it doesn't make any sense. Hello, welcome in. But, oh, guys, whew, it tickles my gears and grinds my gears. Hello, welcome in. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Talking about being on your cell phone while you're with someone. It still doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna repeat it like a broken record. If you're on your cell phone when you're with someone, have some respect. Like, have some respect. It's very easy to get distracted and to get bored of the situation that you're in. If you're at the dinner table and you're eating as a family, that too, guys. Sometimes we get bored of you know something. I don't know. I'm not sure what your environment or your atmosphere is, but back in the days, they didn't really families always ate at the table, no distractions, no nothing. It was just basically they're eating at the table, talking about their day with one another. And it's all like now, if you're at a table, you have your tablet in front of you, or you have your cell phone in front of you, and you're just eating and watching the video. So all these little distractions. And it's all like, sure, it's fine to do that, but sometimes with other people, if you're out on a date, you don't want to just pick up your phone and start texting someone because now it's going to feel like they're not into you. Like, that's how it feels. And I'm not trying to be needy, and I'm not trying to be clingy, and I'm not trying to say I want all the attention from you, but it makes sense to not be on your phone. Have respect. There's some females out there, and well, not females, but both genders, females and males, out there. As soon as you get on your phone, that's it. They think the date has gone wrong, and that it could have gone wrong. The person maybe just has that ADHD in them and just picks up the phone because they're so used to it. But again, yet you take 5 to 7 business days to answer your text message from me is wild. It's just wild. Like, I still can't. It still doesn't play in my head correctly because if I'm with someone, that person sees a text message, and I kind of want to test it on my next component. My next component, if that person is on their phone, well, actually, if we're together, let's say if we're together and that component is with me, I'm gonna be like, okay, Let's see if I'm on mute or something. Because why did it take you 5 to 7 business days to freaking text me? Why? I want to know. So what I'm gonna do next time is I'm gonna text message the person that I'm with right here and see if they got the notification. And if it goes ding ding, and I'm gonna be like, oh, you are getting my text messages. But why aren't you replying? It takes you 5 to 7 business days for you to reply. I heard the little notification go ding ding. Like, just literally put those people on their spotlight. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Oh, well, I didn't see your text messages because what? Work? Because what? Ugh, such a pet peeve. Such a pet peeve. Oh my goodness, I've been rambling. I'll be here 10 more minutes, but you get my drift, you get my flow. Whew. It is a big one for me because I constantly see it all the time, and it makes sense too. And I'm not saying this all the way, but let's say you're having a deep conversation with someone that let's say you having a conversation that you went to go fishing, and you pick up your phone and you show them photos. That is acceptable. That is acceptable because you're getting on your phone to show them something, or to show them a meme, or to show them a video. Like, that makes sense, but not distracting from yourself to that person, whether it's a male or female, female or male, foul, male, male, whichever it can be. When you're chilling with your homies, let's say a big crowd, a lot of people are not going to pay attention to what you're doing while they have other people to talk to. So when you're in a group, yeah, you can pick up your phone and start texting or calling someone, or just tweeting or something like that of that nature. And so, like, but when you're with that person one to one, you want to have that same mutual respect. You want to have that same comfort. Like, again, have respect. Don't pick up your phone while you're with someone. Like, answering phone calls is fine. However, it can take a big adjustment. I have met so many people um, that I'm with one to one, and then they immediately jump on their phone and they start talking to another person, and like, and they do a full blown conversation, like, yeah, how was your day? Oh, I'm just here, and blah 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 blah. Oh, did you see Sally? Sally run the marathon. Yeah, Sally. And they're literally having a full blown conversation while you're sitting here on the couch, just like, okay, I dedicated my time, my time to be here, and this person is having a full blown conversation on the phone in the corner saying, "I'm not doing anything," literally. Oh, jeez, guys, jeez. If it's a significant other, if you're with your homie and one to one, and it's your significant other, it could be fine to pick up the phone. That's totally fine. My bad. I don't know what happened. But I understand also too if it's your kids. If it's your kids and they're calling you and you're on a date, just say you're eating somebody. What you eating somebody? I hope you're not eating somebody. You're eating with someone. I made myself laugh. Oh, it's because that thing messed me up. But that was funny. So you're eating with someone. You you don't you pick up the phone. You talk to them. You ask them. You know who you I mean. It would make sense. It would make sense that you hear, "Oh, daddy, hello, where are you?" Blah 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 blah. It makes sense. But it's so, like, if you're in a date and then your kids call you, no, you can don't you can say it. Just say it. Oh, my son is calling me. Don't don't be like, there's the phone ringing, ring, 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 and then you answer. It's like, hey, yeah, what you doing, mamas? And then if you say that and you're with a girl, you got so many mixed emotions. Just just imagine. I mean, the right way to do it um, is be like, let's say your phone rings, ring, 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 ring. Oh, the phone's ringing. It's my daughter. Hello, hello, mamas. That's the right way to do it. You say you advertise who's calling you. You tell them who, tell the woman that you're having a date with who's calling. Don't just be like, the phone ring, 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 ring. Oh, pick it up. Hey, mamas, what you doing? Oh, you making a cake? You know, the girl's gonna look at you like, who you calling mamas? Like, he's so for real right now. Like, at least dilate the situation to tell them that, oh, my son is calling me. Oh, this person's calling me. Tell them. Be like, I don't know how to say it, but let's just be open about it. If you're on a date, such as that. Same thing with females, same thing. But yeah, so where am I at? I'm at 26 minutes. But I myself pick up my phone when the other person picks up their phone first. That is whenever. Like, let's say we're having a deep, conversation, and then all of a sudden they just grab their phone out of nowhere and just blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, let me just where's my phone? I'm gonna grab my phone and start being on TikTok, see how they feel. They don't feel nothing. That's totally on them. But it's that same respect. And drink some H2O. But anyways, guys, I don't know. Y'all tell me too, guys. Do y'all still get the same feedback when you're with a person? They're constantly on their phone, but yet you text them and they don't reply until like 5 to 7 business days, and you're like, but you're always on your phone when you're with me, and it's very questionable. Do y'all get the same? Do y'all get the same people in your life doing that? Because I do, and I hate it, and it's just a pet peeve. Like, you're gonna reply to my message. The message still has been delivered, but it still hasn't been read. But then when I meet you in person, you're on your phone, and it's all like, I wonder why you didn't see my text messages when your phone is always in your hand. Why are you with me? And I was like, again, I'm still gonna sound like a broken record because that's how I feel. That's how I make the statement. Like, that's my pet peeve. Being on your phone while you're with someone. Guys, respect each other. Respect each other's, behalves and stuff. I understand, stuff comes in the way, or let's say someone comments on your video and you got to reply back. Again, dialogue what is going on. I mean, maybe they don't have to know your business, but it's a more of respect. It's more of a respect if somebody's commenting on your video and it's like, oh, somebody commented on my video, let me reply back. I don't really have to know your business, but it's the fact that it's all respect. Don't just all of a sudden have a conversation with me and then your phone goes off and then you answer whatever's on the phone and you stay there for a hot minute and I'm over here eating by myself, or enjoying the presence of nobody all of a sudden, because your phone is a portal, guys. If y'all don't know that, it is a portal. We have the internet at our hands, and when we tune in, we tune in. You are tuned. You watch a video, you are tuned. Everything around you doesn't exist, doesn't matter. So I just want to put that out there because that's how it feels. As soon as you're on your phone, you feel like you're unexisting. You're not there. Nobody's paying attention to you. Again, I'm not trying to sound needy, but that's how it actually feels. But yeah, so guys, today was my day off. I'll probably be doing a live stream probably on Tuesday and possibly on Wednesday, because Wednesday I go into work early. So I'm not sure if I'll do a live stream on Tuesday or just save it for Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, guys, let me know in that comment section down below. Let me know. Does it take people 5 to 7 business days to reply to you? Being on your phone while you're with someone. My pet peeve, guys. Literally. And I'm telling you, literally. So if you see this video and you know me personally and we hang out, I expect some respect. So don't be on your phone. I mean, it's good to show person photos and videos. Okay, totally fine. But engaging on your phone, no. Being on your phone while you're with someone. Guys, I already said enough about it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Again, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.